Hey loves, welcome back. I'm back with Ellie, my partner in crime, my daughter, for another face mask testy trial video. We've done like maybe
a lot of these.
5 of these now, 4 or 5. We pick a face mask, we put it to the test. Clearly there is a massive age difference. So we've got very different skin types, very different ages. We try the mask and we share our honest first impression and share our results. So today's mask of choice is this little guy. This is the Clearskin Blemish Clearing O2 Fresh Jelly Mask.
Longest name ever.
It's a bit of a mouthful. From Avon. Now, have you ever heard of Avon?
Not really, no.
No. Avon for me is an old school brand. I used to buy a lot of Avon products many moons ago, but I haven't until recently. Since we were in lockdown and shopping was a little bit more difficult, I placed an order for like bubble baths and shower gels, and the delivery was free. Anyway, it got me thinking, because I used to use Avon skincare maybe 10-15 years ago, what they had and what masks they had. No. And this caught my attention. So this has some really amazing ingredients and some really bold claims. But here's the thing. This little pot, how much do you think, out of experience of our masks?
What, but the price?
Yeah, how much do you think this is? The last mask we used was £30. How much do you think this is?
20, 25?
£3.50.
What?
I know, right? First of all, I saw the price and I was like,
that can't be good.
I was like, And then I looked at the ingredients and I was like, hold on a minute. So I figured, let's whack it on. And then whilst we're applying it and it's sitting there, I can kind of go through why I was interested to use this and the ingredients and what's in it. I know. With skincare, sometimes you get what you pay for. With brands like The Ordinary, where you're getting amazing results-driven ingredients at a really low price, you know, this could be amazing. You hold this, you open it up and show everybody what it looks like while I read this very tiny label.
There we go.
So this says, formulated with micro oxygen bubbles, this bouncy jelly mask helps clear blemishes and maintain clear looking skin. The unique texture cools on contact and cleanses pores, leaving skin feeling refreshed, calm and soothed. Apply a thin layer to your face, leave on 15 minutes, blah, 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 blah. We've got clean hands, clean faces. Oops.
Oh, it's like, you can't even see it, but
Is it like a bouncy jelly?
Yeah.
What's it called? Bouncy O2 Fresh Jelly Clearing Mask. So look, it's no overwhelming smell. It's got like the colour and the look of a clay mask.
Oh,
so it's supposed to be cooling on the skin.
That's good though, because it's hot today.
Does that feel nice and cold?
Yeah.
The name was the first thing that kind of got me.
Jelly or blemish clearing.
Jelly. And then I looked at the price, like I said, and went, no. And then I looked at the ingredients and went, okay then.
That's copyrighted. She tries to copyright
Who
that.
did?
Cardi.
Is that her name? Am I going to get a copyright strike from saying,
You can get a copyright strike from anything on YouTube, I swear. It's cooling, definitely. I can feel it.
So the main ingredient of this mask is water.
Is it?
The next ingredient, the largest ingredient in here, is kaolin, and it's like a type of clay.
Oh, so it's like kind of a clay mask, but
so
not
this
really.
is like, yeah, so it has the look of a clay mask, and actually it is a clay mask, and it's really good for just sucking up excess oils and sebum and stuff. So it's a really nice ingredient. It's also got glycerin in it, which is a great moisturizer. It's really super hydrating. So even though this says this is a blemish clearing mask, it shouldn't
dry out your skin
because of the glycerin. So it's gonna kind of moisturize and hydrate at the same time. The main ingredient in here that really got me excited and interested was salicylic acid. So if you don't know, it's a great ingredient. It is an exfoliant. It's like an acid.
Is that what's in the droppy thing?
Yes, yeah. Ellie's talking about The Ordinary AHA BHA facial pool. If you haven't seen that video, by the way, I'll link it in the description below. Such a great product. But this is good for clearing blackheads. It basically goes a little bit deeper into the skin and helps push out extra oils and sebum and dirt and anything trapped in your pores.
Disgusting stuff.
So it's a really great ingredient. So it's an exfoliant, and just works a little bit deeper. So if you have acne prone skin, this is what this is for. This is a blemish clearing mask. Salicylic acid is a fantastic ingredient, and that is in here. It does have a little bit of perfume in the ingredients. To be honest, we have used much more perfumed masks, haven't we? So like it's not a mask that I immediately smell and go, holy guac, that's got a lot of perfume. But there is perfume in it. I don't have a massive problem with perfume because it's sitting on our skin for 15 minutes, so it's no big deal. And the same with alcohol, there is a little bit in here. Another incredible ingredient, this is lactic acid, which is an AHA and alpha hydroxy acid.
It's like a science lesson.
It is a science lesson.
I learned
and that basically dissolves and melts and lifts off any dead skin cells on your face, which is going to reveal fresher, brighter, clearer skin, hopefully underneath. When you're using AHAs, BHAs, kind of any acids like this, what's it important to do, Ellie?
I don't know, moisturise.
And then what's the most important step of skincare? Sunscreen.
I'm so smart.
Really, really important. I mean, you should be using your sunscreen anyway, all year round.
I just started to like proper get into the whole sunscreen
Ellie,
thing.
I'm really proud. Ellie's 13 and now wears sunscreen every single day. If you don't, it's not too late, too early to start wearing and protecting your skin. Can you feel anything?
It feels really cooling.
It does feel really, really cooling on the skin. For me, I've got a tiny little bit of stinging around my nostrils, and I've got a hay fever, so I have been kind of blowing my nose a little bit.
Yeah, probably
so
that.
It could be that, but also because of the lactic acid, the salicylic acid, it could also be that. I had a similar thing with around my nose with the Ordinary, so that kind of, I'm all right with that because that's a proven mask. And yeah, so this is also supposed to be formulated with micro oxygen bubbles to get right deep into the skin to help clear blemishes. Oh my god, I have to itch. Clear blemishes and assist skin's recovery from redness.
I need that, definitely.
So Ellie, you do suffer with red skin, don't you?
Yeah.
It gets irritated very, very easily.
Very easily.
And you suffer from redness. However, we've seen a significant improvement in Ellie's skin recently. Would you like to share what you've been using?
I don't even know how you say half the stuff. The CeraVe, that thing. The facial cleanser, one of the facial cleansers, and then the Ordinary niacinamide.
Niacinamide, yeah. So that's
and then
been a big product for you, hasn't it?
The CeraVe moisturiser.
So Ellie's been using some really great products, incredibly affordable products, but the niacinamide is working wonders, right?
Yeah, literally.
It's helping clear her skin.
Literally.
It's massively reduced the redness. We'll let this dry down.
Tightening.
And then we'll be back. Okay, it's almost been 15 minutes. It's dried down and it's quite tight. However, what's the interesting thing?
Is it still cooling?
It's really cooling. Like, it feels really refreshing and cooling on the skin, doesn't it?
Looks smooth.
I can see, especially, I mean, I only put a thin layer, but on my nose, where my nose is a little bit more oily, I can see that it has drawn out some oils. So we're going to wash this off quickly. We'll be back to share our final thoughts and see what our skin looks like. Okay, face mask washed off. How does your skin feel?
It's still really cool. Like, it feels like it's still kind of on my face.
I can feel it cooling.
Yeah.
My skin feels
soft.
Really, really nice and soft. For me, it does feel a little bit tight and dry, but I would absolutely go in with my skincare routine and use my serums and my moisturisers and my SPF now. I have to say, we've used a lot of masks and often your face is incredibly red afterwards. We've had really bad incidents where we've used sensitive skin masks and had to rush and wash them off. And your skin isn't red
so
at
it's
all.
pretty impressive.
So I am really impressed with that.
It feels, I don't think for you if it feels tight, but for me it doesn't really. Like, it feels soft.
So do you feel like you need to go in with the moisturiser now?
Not necessarily.
So that's interesting. Ellie's 13, I'm 41. You know, the age difference, my skin is more on the drier side. Yours is more on the combo side.
I can still feel it cooling.
Me too.
It's so weird.
As well.
I'm impressed.
For £3.50.
I still don't believe that. I feel like you're lying to me.
I know. I think that is a really, really good find. It's not the most impressive, mind-blowing face mask ever. However, some of the ingredients that are in this are exactly what you need if you're looking for a blemish clearing face mask. The salicylic acid, the lactic acid, moisturisation from the glycerin, the clay, like it's a really great cocktail, and for the price point I'm super impressed. So will you be using this again?
Yeah, definitely.
Fab. And I think I would use it again. I think this is a really great product for teens, for people that are getting into skincare, that maybe have that blemished kind of problematic skin and don't have the budget to spend on really super expensive things. Use 2 applications. We've barely made a dent. Out of 10?
Out of 10. I think I'll give like an 8 out of 10. Like, there's always room for improvement.
Always room for improvement. 8 out of 10. That's a pretty high, solid
I'm just
mark.
impressed because my skin isn't bright red. Like, that's good in itself.
Fab. So there you go. I'm going to drop the link to this in the comments. Good work.
Good work.
Thanks for your help, Ellie. Well, as always.
Yay.
If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and to consider subscribing. I do all kinds of content, and every now and then Ellie joins me and we test out skincare products and mostly face masks. Anyway, hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll speak to you really soon. Take care.